Now that the menu looks roughly the way we would like it, obviously we can play with this forever, go ahead and save the file. And you've already published this every time you run the test, but publish it anyway just to make sure. Check to see if your directory setup is what you would like it to be. So in this case, I should be in Documents, Assignments, TTP2, Research Paper. Okay, so I have my Flash file, I have the SWF file, I have the directory in the same directory that has the same name and which holds my flat images. Now we're going to import that into UDK. Once you've started the UDK editor, open the test level that we had created before, so SF tutorial level. We don't want to put the menu on this level because we want to play in this level. So we're going to save this level as an identical level, as interesting as it is. We're going to save it as SF tutorial menu. We're going to build the tutorial in this level instead of in our main menu. Go to Content Browser. We're going to import, go down to the bottom, and we're going to import a new package. To do this, we need to browse back to the SWF file that we just made in Flash. Oop. sftutorialflash.swf. Open this. It will take just a moment. First we need to name the package, the group, and the name. These names are actually important because all three of them are going to be used in Unreal Script. So let's make sure that we name these very carefully. Something like SF package. Let's call the group UI since we're eventually going to want to do a HUD. And we're going to name this one SF menu. Click on OK. It's importing both things in. And now you see we have an SWF movie. We also have a 2D texture, which is, as you can see, not distorted at all, just the way it should be. It's under SF package. Right-click there and click on Save. That will save the package. You want to save it under UDK game/content so that the game knows where to find it. Okay, having imported our SWF file and saved it to the SF package, select that movie and go into Kismet. We're going to set up the menus now. Right-click, go to New Event, go to Level Loaded. This is going to call this whenever we load the level. Next, go to Create New Action, GFX UI, open GFX Movie. We need to tell it what movie to open, but since we have our movie selected in the content browser, we can just go down here in Properties to Movie and click on this green button, which means Use Selected Object in Content Browser. So that's going to be our movie. Just because, we're going to turn gamma correction off so that it's not too bright, and down here we are going to click Take Focus and check that on. So connect loaded and visible to in, so as soon as the level is loaded and visible, we are going to open this particular GFX movie. Okay, now that we have shown Kismet what movie to show, the menu movie, now we need to tell Kismet what to do when the player presses the button in that movie. Now remember, we had put in ActionScript that when you press that button, ActionScript would call an FS command. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new event, GFX UI FS command. Now this is not recommended for full production, but for now we're just going to go with it. We need to tell fs command what movie it should be looking in, and since we have this selected in our content browser, we can go down to movie and just hit the green arrow to use selected objects in the content browser. We also need to tell it exactly what fs command to look for, and if you remember, we had said that it was going to call open map. Alright, now Kismet will be looking at opening this movie and listening to that movie for the fs command open map. Now we need to tell it what to do when it hears that command. So we'll add a new action, a miscellaneous action, a console command, and we will connect these two up because when it hears the open map, it is going to launch this console command. Click underneath commands, and we are going to remember we are right now in SF tutorial menu. We want to open SF-tutorial level. I think that's all, and then we need to add a variable, new variable, player, uncheck all players, so it's just player 0, and connect that to our target. Once it's been built, we are going to test it, but remember we are going to try to jump from level to level, so we cannot actually use this icon, which means play this level in an editor. We have to use this other icon that says start this level on PC. Okay, sure enough, here's our menu. We can see the logo, we can move the cursor, and even though it's a little bit too faint, we can roll the cursor over the play button and have it pop out. When we try to click it, we can't click it because we're too busy firing our weapon. We're going to have to do something about that. So close out of this.